Hi Virgo, hi, welcome to your energy reading, your energy check-in. As you guys know, these readings are timeless and signless, and you don't have to have any Virgo, whoopsies, oh my gosh. You know, that kept happening as I was shuffling like maybe 6 times. But anyway, you don't actually have to have any Virgo placements in your chart for this reading to be for you. I'm already getting some fairy tale energies coming through for you, Virgo, which is very interesting. When we think about Virgo, we don't usually go with fairy tales. I mean, maybe Pisces, God bless. Oh, I did that want to turn around. Okay, God bless it. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're saying 7, 6, 7. All right. I am using the Mystical Moments, Tarot of Mystical Moments deck for those of you who may be interested. It does also have an Oracle card version, but right now this is the tarot version, just so you know. Awesome. And I will be getting back into posting what kinds of cards I do use in the description box if you're on YouTube, and also in the box, I guess the description box also for Instagram. All right, if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, if you'd like to have a healing session with me, or for only some of you, a karmic readjustment with the approval of your highest self and your guides, please do feel free to reach out to me on my Etsy page. And thank you so much to those of you who do donate to me. My PayPal link is in my description box as well. Look at this. Was I talking about fairy tales? Ace of Cups came out. I do want to say that as I was shuffling, the Hermit card came out because it kept flying all over the place. I swear. The Hermit card fell out like 2 times. We know that Virgo is the Hermit of the zodiac. God bless you. And when we think about the Hermit, of course, we can think about someone being alone, being in a time of repose, being in a time where they are seeking and gathering information, where higher information is coming. It could also mean, for a lot of us, this mystical connection that a person who's very grounded would have, right? But it does require you to be alone. Another one was coming in for Hermit. What was it? I just had it for a second ago. Oh, the teacher, yes. So when we think about the Hermit, we think about the traveling teacher, and by we, I mean me. Right? Just saying that. But yeah, but look at this. I feel that some of you, if this reading is for you, you need not be Virgo at all. I'm seeing that you've been going along a path for a while, but you're interpreting it and perceiving of it as having been a very circuitous route, one that has a lot of loops and turns in the physical, because I'm reading from a higher perspective, so I'm talking in terms of energy, but in the physical that would manifest, or could manifest, as looped thinking. It could manifest as having the same situation be recycled with different people over and over again. For somebody here, I'm seeing that dynamic play out as like an occupational thing. It's like you move from one job thinking you're going to get something better at the next job, and then it's totally not. It's like the same thing, reincarnated. That's what I'm kind of getting here. Some of you may have lost something along the way, but Spirit is saying, because I'm seeing that here, because see this cute little person, that's you, and you're like, you see in your past you have this little flower there, but what you don't realize is you're actually heading into something. It's almost like you're carrying, let's say you're carrying this cup as a little thing in your left hand. You can't really see it, but you're carrying this small cup, and when you finally arrive at where it is that you're going, let's call it the oasis, this cup expands, and all of a sudden you've got all these little butterflies and all of these little flowers popping out. So not only did you think along your long and circuitous route in life that for some of you, this is it has been going on for 14 months, by the way, but it could be longer, 7 years for some of you. But not only did you think that you no longer had whatever this represents. It could be gumption, it could be security, it could be stability, it could be a sense of reserve. That's for somebody. It could be dignity, it could be love from a certain partner, or respect or admiration, or a dream or a hope, right? Whatever it is, but you realize, oh my God, I not only had that, but I have all of these things that I've been completing. They're saying, I was going to say collecting, but completing. Like check, here's your writ. I don't want to say writ, W-R-I-T, but you know, so here's your little receipt. It's better. Here's your receipt for this lesson you're learning, this and this and this. So on 4 minutes and 44 seconds on this call, you're coming to a place in your life where you get to reflect, where you get to see all of the stuff that you've been doing. Now, again, this energetic dynamic, how is it going to manifest in the physical? For some, it could manifest as a boon, right? As winning, as abundance, as doors opening, as people starting to notice you, as an energetic change, as you know, it's the energy change, right? But the question is, how does it manifest for you? You can walk into the office and all of a sudden people are meeting your eyes and they're like, hey, good morning. It's like they're not doing anything big, but they're doing something different. All of a sudden people are turning to you and asking you what your opinion is in the meeting. You're like, me? And what just wasn't happening. The energy wasn't there before. This is because you are reaping the benefits of what you've sown. And a lot of people don't realize that when we do things for other people, when we do things for ourselves that are self-loving, and when we complete cycles, when we're in our integrity, we don't necessarily see that energy manifest in the physical right away. In fact, it doesn't mean you won't get fired from the next two jobs, or that you won't get dumped in these next two relationships, or you won't get caught lying, or just, it doesn't mean that, but it means instead that these karmic payouts that were deposited into your karmic bank account will be made available to you if and when it is the time. Could be in this lifetime or other lifetimes. And in fact, some of these things spilling out now are from another lifetime altogether. All right, so they're saying to put it there. This is a very extra, read all about it kind of thing, because I'm seeing this as newspapers right now. So this is some news for you guys. Bless you guys. I am getting piano music here for somebody. Oh, we have the Empress in reverse, but let me feel, does it want to I wouldn't say does it want to return. I was going to say turn over, but it does not. And it's interesting that they said return, because I'm getting this energy that some of you may have kind of lost yourself a little bit along the way, right? So Virgo, you're being represented here, or someone in your life is being represented here as the Empress in reverse. And the idea is that this person, place, or thing, or you or this other person may have either gone away or may have lost itself, or something to that effect. Ooh, Judgment card coming out at the end. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. I do think it's also, remember the Tower card? Like I went to put it and it literally flipped over. Remember, I was like, why is this? Was it this one? Anyway, whatever. It has to be this one, but who knows? And who cares? I'm seeing there's a little bit of a linking there. You know what I'm getting, that song? When you left, I lost a part of me. Remember, when you left, I lost a part of me. Is it so hard to believe we belong together? That song. But it's almost like these two things were, I know that the Tower is in reverse and the Empress, whatever this is, when something left, it took the other with it. But at the same time, the Tower in reverse indicates something not falling. So it could have been that you lost a part of yourself along the way, or somebody left from your life, and it was in the interest of preserving something else. Let's go ahead and draw a card just to clarify that. I would say returned, unreturned, returned, Tower, death. Yeah, some type of transition, right? Some type of transition for somebody. I do have to say, be honest, for somebody this does relate to a transition from life. So someone may have passed on, obviously not you if you're reading this, if you're listening to this, but I do want to say, yes, something about this event created a mini tower in and of itself, and it pushed you into another path. And it's almost like you, maybe somebody leaving your life, or some opportunity leaving, it feels like a person though, caused you to have to go on a different route. And so you may have felt your bottom drop out just a little bit, but you may understand why that happened. I kind of want to cry now, because I'm starting to get these feelings like maybe this is the story. It doesn't have to be your story, but the dynamic, pay attention to it. This is the story, you and somebody with significant past life ties. This could be somebody who shows up as a significant friend. I mean, like super significant. Like it's so significant, I'm feeling it in my nose. And you guys, it's almost like we're not only brothers or sisters, we are soulmates. Like we've been through this. Like in another lifetime, you died in my arms on the battlefield. In another lifetime, we were married. In another lifetime, we were major business partners. In another life, we were running it. In another life, we were best friends on a pirate ship. Like I'm feeling hardcore, right? This person shows up in your life and it's like magic. And the two of you, thanks guys. And the two of you decide and out of this blue, like, let's open up a winery, let's become sommeliers, right? It's like this decision, and let's do this together. And somehow they ended up leaving. Somehow they couldn't. Maybe for some of you, could have been a blowout of some. If it was a blowout between you and that person, I'm feeling it was volcanic. I just want to let you know it was meant to be that way. Please don't hold it against yourself. It wasn't. That was fate, okay, for a reason. But for others of you, it could have been something else. But either way, what happened is you were forced to kind of go on your own. You see how this magician card is now covering one person? That sets you on another path. And so you were forced to make do. You were forced to survive on your own. You were supposed to, yeah, for someone this could literally have been a passing away. God bless you. I'm sorry. Yeah, whatever this is, it forced you to hit that hermit's path. It forced you to be there. And it's interesting because when this card was exposed earlier, I thought quickly that looks more like a hermit energy card than the hermit card that I saw come out while I was shuffling. And now it's starting to really come in, because it's like you've been in this space of being alone for so long and making these decisions on your own. Maybe running in the Napa winery by yourself, just to go with that dynamic, right? And you've closed off your mind, you've closed off your heart for so long because, part of it is because you don't want to forget this other person. But part of it is because you're just not open to anybody else. This is someone who didn't touch your heart in the way that, other people can't touch your heart in the way that this person has. In fact, look what it's sitting right next to, the Four of Cups. But this card is representing someone else or something else that wanted to come in, and you haven't even allowed yourself to do that. I do see here that there will be a trying again. This person, whoever this person or whatever this opportunity, if it's a job that tried to recruit you and you're like, no, I want to stay here, it's going to come back around again, and it's going to try again. What is this card though? 10 of Wands. Yeah, it's going to try again. And I do feel that if you don't accept it, because you see how this little thing jutting out and now this, if you don't accept this again, thanks guys, the next time it comes to you, it's going to be done. Okay, whoever this is, I would give it a chance. If I were you, I would give it a chance. Just saying it, because this is authentic. This is someone who's trying to come in to really give to you, but you gotta let this stuff go, because I will tell you again, this seems very fated. This was supposed to be. It's not like, oh, I made a mistake or this person made a mistake. Even if you did make a mistake, you were supposed to make it. I'll tell you that, guys, this. In my line of work, what I've seen is guilt is really, really, as much as we feel it, really an unnecessary emotion. And you might be like, but Jay, why? And I'll tell you why. Because you, at this level, cannot, and I repeat, you cannot, and I'll say it with clapping, you cannot determine where the choice actually lies. You may think you had a choice in that moment. Then when I look at it, I'm like, that wasn't a choice, that was destiny. And then other times you're like, there was nothing I can do. It's like, God, sorry, I got to stop you there. That was actually a choice. You don't know, you cannot assess where the choice points actually are in your life. Otherwise, it would be too easy. Not really, but it's kinda, right? The point is that you always want to have as high as a mood as possible. Anytime you have to make decisions, be as hopeful as possible, because you don't know whether it's a cheating thing, a lying thing, or a decision to leave someone's behind, or a Sophie's choice. You never know where the actual decision is. So you can't have guilt, okay? Because why can't you know that? Because there's karma involved. There are past lifetimes things. There are soul contracts. Somebody wants you to leave them. That wasn't your choice. That was your agreement early on. In this case, this is one of those situations. And so the thing is that to overcome this moment, you've got to get out of it. You have to release yourself from this place so that you can move on and allow the next person or next thing in. Because I'm telling you, you only have about one more shot with whoever or whatever this is. And this could be your person, or this could be the opportunity that's going to open up the rest of your life in a really great way. I mean, you're going to be alive for the rest of your life, God bless. But, this is a good match. Now, I do want to say also that this is good that you went this way instead, because something about this event, if it had gone down the way you wanted, it would have led here. It's almost like a path it's a dead end, a path that cuts off, right? And it just wouldn't have been as painful and as stressful and whatever as this path is that you've been walking on, my dear. It's pales in comparison to how mm, lackluster and lame, and for some of you I'm getting the word domineering, and I'm getting a movie theater for some reason, I don't know. It's like having a like opening a movie, having a movie theater all to yourself, and you're like, yeah, I rented out the whole movie theater for me and my best buddy. And then you go to the movie theater, and you go on the day that you rented and paid that big deposit, and they can't make it after all. Now you're stuck with this big thing all by yourself. You see, this is the Four of Pentacles. You're stuck all with it, and it's nothing like you imagine. And dun dun dun, judgment card. You see what I mean? So as painful as this has been, this path that was fated and destined is actually much better than what you actually intended or wanted from this third dimensional perspective. So this is a liberating message in and of itself. Spirit is advising you to have some gratitude for where you've been and what you've amassed. They're trying to remind you that you were something, you were someone, you had things before you met this amazing soulmate, okay? This amazing person, and you have to realize that they gave you something. There was something about this person that really kind of, or opportunity, of course, that really set your life on fire. Notice I saw this Three of Pentacles. It fell out, and it fell like this. It's interesting because they're showing the mark that this person has left on you, because now I'm starting to really think this is somebody else. But if it's not somebody else, it's a part of you, right? There's something here. But you see how we have this mirroring? This person leaving or being, let's change it, this person being taken out of your life in however way it was, it left an indelible mark on you. You see how it's like this looks like mirroring with the green and the red, but it's reversed, right? This person's on its way, it went out. But look, this was left with you, and here you are, you're wearing the same thing. You are pretty much wearing the stamp and impression that this person left. And that's a beautiful thing. But it's not all you are, because I do want to point out to you, look here, we have this very same thing with this other person or other opportunity who feels left out in the cold by you. Look at how the green is there and you're wearing the green at the top. And then the little purplish blue is there and you're wearing the purplish blue at the top. This is a match, right? Aw, look at the bottom. Aw. Look at that. That's Four of Wands. That's some big time love there. So it's very interesting because they're showing me that here you are, super cute, wearing this hat, signifying you blocking out everybody and everything because you've kind of died, excuse the term, along with this person, place, or thing that you really wanted to align with, and there's nothing that could take its place. But what they're showing is there is something, and it's coming on the Four of Wands, for crying out loud. And there's the two of you up here. Whoever this is or whatever opportunity this is that has been trying to get to you, I will repeat, you have one more shot at this. I see it right here. One more shot, because I think you've been getting quite a few. One more shot at this. This person, remember, people have feelings too. And a company isn't going to headhunt you forever. But look at this person. They've given you a lot. And they've got one more shot in them. The spirit is saying, why can't you be the emperor? Male, female, gender, non-conforming. You see how we have this again? And this, and this. Trade up. Come on. Become this so you can get on this with this person. As I said that I've got shown you right here. Hi. They're saying you don't have to rush in with anything big. Just bring that flower. Come on in, bring the flower. And say hi. Because look, they're coming with a flower. So, not really sure what else to say about that, Virgo. And it's funny because these look like a whole bunch of flowers. So this is actually speaking to those of you, and I can't believe I'm saying this, Virgs, but you're speaking to those of you who feel like you don't have much to offer. Now, let's hit that shadow. We're going to hit the shadow round. Yeah, what's the shadow here? The shadow is you maybe hiding. There's a little bit of, yes, I know you're in pain here, but there's a little bit of hiding out. There's the shadow of it. There's a little bit of hiding out, because if you hide behind your pain, then you can also mask your feelings of insecurity, right? But if you were to get rid of your pain and really show up, then you would have to face this idea, this fear that you have, which is not real, but this fear that you have, like, I have nothing to offer this person. Yeah, it seems harder to come to them, quote unquote, empty handed, as opposed to up here when the two of you guys met, this other person, when they came, you were here and you guys were like on the level. But check this out, it's different now. But you keep hiding because you have low self-worth, you have low self-esteem around this issue, and spirit is saying you have much to offer. And look at all this, you just haven't given it a shot. And they're saying don't blame us because you didn't give it a shot. 20 minutes, 20 seconds. Okay, so anyway, I'm just saying, what, when is Virgo season? I'm just getting, I almost said happy birthday. We're at, what is today? We're in Virgo season. Oh, duh. Wait, are we? What's today? August? Yes. Wait. Yes. Oh my God, Virgo season is ending soon. I should know this. August, September, October. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're in the middle of Virgo season. Yeah. Happy birthday. That's what I'm like. Why am I hearing happy birthday? So make it work. Get your money. Get your boo. Get yourself out of the blue lagoon. Right? Wake up. Wake up. And be here. All right. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and leave that there. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, or if you'd like to have an energy healing session, or any karmic readjustments subject to approval, please do reach out to me. God bless. And that's it. Until then. Mwah. Oh, also feel free to look at some of the other readings. If the title calls to you, please feel free to check, because you may actually have energetic ties to the messages that are coming in. All right, guys? Bye.